This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by GoDaddy. Hello Internet, and welcome back to another episode of Ask the Buffalo, the show where you can ask me, Ashley Esqueda, any question you might have from the wide world of technology. Every Tuesday we put up a call for questions on technobuffalo.com. You can leave your question in the post comments, otherwise you can send them to me anytime on Twitter at technobuffalo or at Ashley Esqueda. Just use the hashtag AskTheBee so I can see it. I usually answer around 4 questions every episode, so let's get going. Captain Spaulding asks, "Hey Ashley, it seems that the smartphone market is starting to plateau as far as specs and features. What do you think companies might do in order to stay competitive besides upping screen resolution to 2K or even 4K? So Captain Spaulding, this is what I think. So I kind of consider cell phones and the way cell phones have kind of evolved really similar to the way desktop computers have evolved. So really, once the iPhone was launched, we saw this kind of gradual ramping up of really cool features, and then all of a sudden we had spec wars where everyone was trying to get as many cores as they could into a phone. Then it was how big can we make a screen, then it was how much resolution can we put in that screen, and that we're still kind of living that right now. I think it's really similar in that respect, that we have sort of seen that plateau in desktop PC as well. However, there's always a way for somebody to innovate. So for example, even though it's not really widely in use, something like the Surface Pro, which is for all intent and purposes a desktop PC for somebody just really, really portable, is a way for them to innovate. So at the end of the day, I do think companies will find a way to sort of innovate. It just kind of always works that way, where it does this and then it plateaus, and then it does this again and then it plateaus. So just give it some time, I think. I think it's too soon to be saying that it's completely plateaued out. Chiefs fan 005 asks, "Hey Ashley, will the new rumored Apple TV become a killer accessory?" Well, Chiefs fan, I think that Apple is moving its Apple TV into the spotlight. Now before, it kind of played second fiddle. It was kind of hidden in the Apple store online, and now they've really kind of given it a prominent position. So I have a feeling that Apple might have more in store for the Apple TV than even they're letting on. We heard the rumors about maybe Airport Express being part of the next Apple TV, which makes a lot of sense because, of course, you want fast internet for streaming and for gaming and for everything else that you can think of that you would need a fast internet connection for. And then also a focus on maybe an Apple TV app store. So that could be something, or maybe we just pull from the actual App Store and then you use, say, your iPhone or iPad as a controller. This is all a really kind of a group of things that Apple could do with Apple TV, and I think that if they do start doing those things, Apple TV will definitely get out of the hobbyist column and move right into the spotlight of home media and entertainment. Adam Bergen asks, "Do you think Microsoft will ever come out with a handheld gaming system to compete with the PlayStation Vita?" For me, they already have a handheld gaming system. It's called a Windows Phone. And I know that sounds kind of crazy because obviously, Sony has the Xperia line, and that's not necessarily their handheld gaming system. They have the PlayStation Vita. But at the end of the day, I don't think Microsoft is necessarily 100% invested in the idea of getting into the hardware business of handhelds, especially now that mobile has really kind of overtaken handhelds. There's just recently, I believe earlier this week, there was a report that handheld gaming is now not the king anymore of kind of mobile gaming between phones and dedicated handheld gaming devices like the Vita and the 3DS. I think at the end of the day, Microsoft probably doesn't see a lot of value in going forward with a dedicated piece of hardware, especially because, number one, Nintendo and Sony really have a lot of that market share, pretty much all of it. And then there's also, the shields that you have to contend with and things like that. And I just don't see Microsoft really getting into that. I do see them getting really into sort of that second screen experience with the Xbox One. So I have a feeling that at some point in the future, there's going to be even more integration with, as soon as the market share goes up on Windows Phone devices, but there'll be even more integration with, say, Xbox games, Xbox One games as time goes on. So that's a really exciting thing to think about, but I don't think you should hold your breath for a Microsoft dedicated handheld gaming device. I got to take a quick minute to thank our sponsor, GoDaddy. Making a website of your own is awesome. If you have a new business you want to start promoting, you want to launch a site for yourself as a digital resume, or maybe you just want to start a digital campaign to convince a super attractive celebrity like Kate Upton or Liam Hemsworth to go to prom with you. You can do all those things with GoDaddy. GoDaddy's ready to help you kick ass all over the web, and we actually have a special promo code for Techno Buffalo fans. If you visit GoDaddy.com and enter promo code TECHNO295, you will get your .com for just $2.95. For less than $3, you can probably buy UptonPromPlea.com or LiamBeMyDate.com or whatever else you're looking to launch. GoDaddy's ready to help you get your website off the ground. That's GoDaddy.com, promo code TECHNO295. Well, that's it for this week's Ask the Buffalo. Thank you so much for watching. Give the show a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. We appreciate that. And subscribe to the channel and bookmark TechnoBuffalo.com for all the latest and greatest tech news. Till next week, I'm Ashley Esqueda. See you guys next time. What's up, everyone? It's Ashley. Thanks so much for watching that most recent video. If you enjoyed it, please click on the word subscribe right underneath me to get tons more tech videos from us here at Techno Buffalo. We have got unboxings, comparisons, reviews, recaps, and everything else you can think of here on the channel. If you're in the mood for more technology, just click right over here to check out some of our most recent videos. See you next time, humans.